Pokemon Ranger, a spin-off game where you capture Pokemon not with Pokeballs, but with circles. Lots and lots of circles. That's the game. It's a loop drawing simulator. Now that's not a bad thing. I'm not knocking the gameplay just because it's only drawing circles repeatedly for hours. I love Pokemon Ranger. The quirky characters, absolutely adorable Pokemon models, pretty environments. It's great. Normally, I'd do a review of a game as the member reward video, but this one I already know going into it that I love the game. So instead, I've opted to do a challenge, beating Pokemon Ranger without taking damage. It's been almost 5 years since I touched a Ranger game. Can I do it? Let's find out. We begin our journey at Fall City's harbor, where our soon-to-be leader Spencer eagerly awaits us. Our first interaction is quickly interrupted by a ruckus nearby as a poor Puzzle is being attacked by an angry Houndoom. One not-so-quick tutorial later, we make our first loop around the scared Puzzle, officially beginning our career as a Pokemon Ranger. Rangers aren't allowed to take Pokemon from their natural habitats, so we release the calmed Puzzle into the wild. Fall City is not where we'll be serving as a ranger, so Spencer calls forth his Fearow to whisk us away to Ringtown. Wait, Puzzle, what the? Guess that's a problem for later. Lunik and Murph are our fellow rangers here in Ringtown, a quiet forest village, where the biggest missions are recovering runaway birds and guiding elderly people. Turns out a ranger's job isn't all that glamorous. Nothing poses any threat to our damageless adventure for quite some time, so I'll be skimming over events. If you wish to see the whole journey, it's going up on my collab channel. We eventually make a return to Fall City, where I get destroyed by a small dog. I dodge blade-wielding plants and rock-throwing giants to fall to this thing. Rather than resetting the entire game if I take damage, I simply reset to the previous save station. It took an hour to get through all of the tutorials. I'm not going through that a bunch more times. Checkpoints will do fine. I redeem myself, gather some naughty skitties, and activate a flashbang without any issues. A rampaging Machoke nearly catches me off guard, but I manage to avoid tragedy and trapping it in a bubble prison. While the main mechanic of Pokemon Ranger is the looping, there is a helpful feature you can use called Poke Assist. Each of the 17 types have a different assist move, water being one of the best. You'll see a lot of bosses fall to these floating cages. On a watery note, our next major hurdle sees us wandering the waterways below Fall City as they have been overrun with stinky Grimers. Despite facing multiple Pokemon simultaneously, we sustain 0 damage, handily achieving Ranger rank 4. Spencer notifies us that Summerland has seen nefarious activity from the game's evil team, the Go Rock Squad, sending us on a pleasant Lapras ride to the tropical paradise. There, a fellow ranger's Politoed gets abducted, leading to a rather lengthy journey through the dense, bug-infested jungle. Thankfully, we recover the frog while avoiding all harm. Before returning to Fall City, I make a rather unfortunate detour, taking my second L. Halfway through the game, and both my failings are to completely optional Pokemon. Go figure. At this point, we're introduced to the admins of the Go Rock Squad, a quartet of siblings each wielding an instrument-type styler, allowing them to control Pokemon through music. Cool. It's not gonna stop the bubbles though. Making our heroic return to Ringtown, we take a small break at the Ringtown Capture Challenge, winding up in a tricky situation. Capturing 2 proved the challenge. No shot I would have gotten all 5 safely. Our not-so-relaxing break finished, we are assigned a new escort mission. It would appear an elderly man has gotten lost in the Lyra Forest. Along the way, mistakes are made. Do you think we need this word portal? Why do I do this to myself? Eventually, we wander our way to the old man, who isn't exactly the nicest fellow, going off the deep end on a bird. With Puzzle's help, we escape the jungle labyrinth unscathed, returning to Ringtown once more to claim our 7th star. We receive news that Leader Cameron in Summerland has a gift for us, a busted up Aquamole. Apparently, it's a submarine, which an eager mechanic volunteers to fix up for us. While that gets underway, Cameron explains that there is a challenge deep in the jungle that our lead Spencer and his old companion Joel from Fall City once tried years ago. It would seem it's taboo to do all 4 challenges in this relic, lest calamity strike the Fiore region. Really, that's just a rumor. Trial 1, Facing the Mighty Winds. A simple movement challenge capped off by a fast and furious Flygon. Trial 2, Avoiding the Angry Water Serpents. Another movement-based task with a dastardly duo at its conclusion. Trial 3, the Challenge of Destruction. A field moves test ruled by a terrifying dragon that crushed my Damageless dreams. A few times. It has no chip. There's a simple solution to this battle, though.
Is that all it is?
Is that you have to circle them at least one time to trigger flight.
Yeah, that's it. It's really that easy.
Just piss them all. Just make them laser once and do a quick circle. Watch out for the ground slam and then just rat the circle.
That's crazy. That it was actually that easy.
Knowledge is power. Lunik over here wants to check out the final trial. Not do it, just see it. And although it sounds like a recipe for disaster, we tag along. Trouble. The Go-Rock quads have heavily irritated Charizard, forcing us to quell its burning rage, which just so happens to be the 4th trial. Totally didn't see that coming. Calamity time. The Fire Legend Entei transforms the cave into a lava-filled dungeon, teeming with Go-Rock squad members wielding hot Pokemon. Except this chick. Regrettably. Darn it, Weasel. In the next room, we learn Slugma's Lava Trail doesn't harm you. The Styler, on the other hand, 100% a skill issue on my part, but hey, I got flacking no problem. And Entei, that makes up for it, right? With the fiery situation handled, we are tasked with meeting Professor Hastings back in Fall City. He got word that the Go Rock Squad has been producing Stylers at the Dust Factory in town. It's our mission to infiltrate the factory and shut it down. A horde of creepy tricksters inhabit this place, but that doesn't stop us from pressing on. Pretend you didn't see that. Slicing and dicing a few cages robs the plant of its power, much to the dismay of the Go Rock Squad. Scizor proves somewhat annoying, but a quick bubbling calms it down. Back at base, Joel has news that the Go Rock Squad has a base near Windtown. Spencer is already casing the area, but could use our support. However, we have no way to get there. Or do we? Mr. Mechanic turned Cameron's junk pile into a spiffy little sub, allowing a smooth trip to the north. Chris, a stoic mountain man, greets us. He's not much for words, yet the point gets across. Nothing like being doused to wake you from a nap. Felix's fury is totally justified. Just an FYI, its body hurts you. It's susceptible to zapping though. Windtown appears just outside the cave, where leader Alita confirms Spencer has found the baddie's base. It's our job to distract the Go Rock front, while Spencer steals back the Professor's Super Styler. With our mission clear, we ascend the Sekka range, spotting familiar faces, several squadrons of Pokemon, a devious booby trap, the prettiest fog machine, and light deforestation. Turns out Charizard is still kinda pissed. Totally fair. Burning down the forest though, not okay, so time out in the bubble. Having sorted out Charizard, we finally make our way into enemy territory. Chris warns us of the security panels I definitely didn't trigger. Yeah, so warp panel maze. Not the hardest puzzle to solve. However, there are a few dangerous captures in here, so I ended up resetting a few times. Especially to this fight. These Camraps do not like to stay synced up. They are fire type, so Tiffany storms off, whining to her big brother Clyde, who sicks a rather terrifying creature on us. It's fine. Divide and conquer. The distraught duo call upon Garrett for assistance, but the jumpy buggies are no match for Plusle's power, leaving the trio no choice but to seek Billy's help, commander of the T-Tar line. Of these three, Pupitar was not the one I thought would be a problem. This set is kinda hard, actually. I wound up utilizing 2 different assists, and even that was scuffed. So we survive, and the sore losers hit the base's self-destruct button, escaping through a portal. Spencer commends our efforts, clearing us of the distraction mission while the walls crumble around us. He vows to save the Pokemon from the base, while we save ourselves, diving into the portal after Quad. Elita and Cameron intercept us, and on Spencer's orders, return us safely to Windtown. There, Elita awards us Ranger rank 10, the highest rank available. It's nearly finale time. Gordor is said to be in the Fiore Temple, the doors to which this grunt rudely shuts in our face. Not cool. You know what is cool though? Charizard, the same one that started the calamity and burned down a forest, aids our quest to save Fiore by opening a door. Now that's character development. Inside, another set of doors impede progress, requiring 3 Pokemon to be placed upon pedestals. Jolteon, a zappy speedster, Flareon, a fierce flamethrower, and Vaporeon, a skittish menace. By their powers combined, the path is cleared. The temple comes into view. Only a few more battles before we save Fiore. Battles that are not quite easy. 3 Fast by Noon with huge tackles, the Johto Middle Evos with ranged attacks, and a starter duo that just got zapped, leaving only Gordor, the Go Rock Squad's leader, controlling the 3 legendary beasts with his power styler. Raikou attacks first, laying down sparks of lightning in its tracks, some of which appear completely at random, even after capture. Suicune follows, spawning duplicates to confuse, or rather, try to. I really don't know how I circled the real one first, but here we are. Entei is the last one standing, our final hurdle. As Gordor monologues over the futility of our efforts, claiming anything we release he can merely recapture, our worthless, his words not mine, little pranksters sneak behind him, and like monkeys on a bed, start jumping up and down on the power styler.
And you thought they were useless. What are you doing? Stop that! Don't touch that! You blasted Pokemon, get off the keyboard! Look, the styler smoking. Yep, that's the broken styler sound.
Wow.
And Entei's pissed.
Because now he's out of control because he has no...
Oh, he's gonna bite his face off. Gabby, Entei's attacking Gordor. Deserve. Stop it, Entei! I'm your master! She's like, yeah, right. Gabby, rescue Gordor. If I have to. Fine.
Rescue the old man.
I don't think he deserves it, man. Oh god,
He's
yeah.
got fire cloaks, so you can't touch him.
Yeah, he's got a shield, basically. He does move these fire thingies, I remember that being a thing. I need him to, like, be over here. It should be close to those fire things despawning. Kind of... Got him! Let's go! Vaporeon!
We've done it, thanks to Plusle, and especially Water Assist Pokemon. There are a bunch more captures in the post-game of Ranger, including several legendary Pokemon. If you think I should do the post-story, also Damageless, be sure to like this video. If we can get 25 likes, I'll complete the browser for the 100% ending. Thanks for watching, and super special thanks to Jason for picking this game. I hope you all have a lovely